What's up guys, it's Shimmy Bricks here, and I'm excited to review the V-19's Torrent Starfighter set 75432, which I think is the best set of the LEGO Star Wars Summer Wave of 2025. And with that being said, let's get started. So let's talk about the minifigures, which are absolutely fantastic. My favorite minifigure is this clone pilot, and if you're a shamelessly clone brain like me, you're gonna love this helmet mold because it's much more accurate compared to the old P1 pilot. I mean, this is what the helmet is supposed to look like. It's much more accurate to the ones we see in the Clone Wars series and in the movies. And for comparison, I have the old clone pilot right here. As you can see, it kind of just looks like a grunt with some markings on the head. And so this isn't really great. So it's amazing that LEGO Star Wars stepped up. And, I'm happy with this decision. Moving on. So Obi-Wan is, also an amazing figure. I mean, it's really hard to decide who's better between the pilot and the Obi-Wan. But if you look at this minifigure, I love, the clone armor that Obi-Wan is wearing. And I particularly love this Republic symbol on his shoulder. I mean, there's a lot of great detail on this minifigure that's amazing. And honestly, I love this minifigure. And lastly, we have Asajj Ventress. She looks like a formidable warrior, as she always does. Fortunately, she doesn't really have pupils, so that's kind of unfortunate, but she's still a great minifigure. Not as great as the other ones, though, but I do like how she has these curved lightsabers. I mean, it's awesome. I like having these, Sith warriors with two blades. It's really fun. And, you can sort of, mimic a lightsaber battle with Obi-Wan. And I'm not sure why, I'm not sure why Obi-Wan and Asajj are in this set with the Torrent, but hey, I'm not complaining. They're all great minifigures. But anyways, let's move on to the build. Alright, so let's talk about the build of the V-19 Torrent, which, I think it's a smaller model, but it still looks nice. It's simple and good, and honestly, that's all you really need. And so here's the cockpit. It has this yellow piece, which is much more accurate to the one in the Clone Wars series, which is pretty nice. And honestly, you put your pilot in there, and he fits pretty snugly. And here are the wings. So the wings, you have to move every single one of them independently. And, the wing in the back here has its own mechanism. And so here's this clip. So, you sort of just move this wing here so that it attaches onto this clip. And otherwise, it will dangle. And, here's the ship. And so it's very swooshable, very easy to move around with your hands. And so, overall, I do enjoy this model. I think it's simple, but good, as I said before. And my only, real critique is that you have these stickers right here, which could be printed pieces. And, the engine itself looks a little awkward. I mean, you have this long sausage-looking part here, and then you have this knob in the front. But, they're not technically inaccurate, so, it's not that big of a deal breaker. So overall, you're getting a small and good build, and also 3 fantastic minifigures. I mean, I'm gonna say this again, but I really love how this Obi-Wan has, this Republic signal on the shoulder, and so that's amazing. So overall, I would recommend buying this set, especially because it goes on sale a lot. I mean, I think you can get it right now for $55 on Amazon, and the retail price is like $65. So if you like the Clone Wars like I do, I would recommend buying it. But that's just my opinion. Anyways, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.